At Archie, what seemed to be an initially promising track turned cold pretty soon. Two really interesting projects dealt with patient care, but none really fit the bill. One made it easier to see the doctor at the right time. The other helps doctors know sooner when patients aren't feeling well in the hospital. I kept thinking about them while walking down the Mann hallways. At the same time, I was admiring the many angles of the building that are just a few degrees off what you'd expect. Like the building, these projects, or even the intriguing one about nanostars that swum around cells we encountered earlier, didn't seem to come to right angles with the clues, particularly those related to task number 2, which talk about corn and sugar. After a moment's thought, I decided I should be more specific in my questions. The line about biodegradability of corn and sugar products in the dropped paper sent me back on the right track through the maze of fascinating Discovery Park projects this paper had led me to. So that's what I did. The folks here in Mann also told me about the C3 Bio project, which is trying to squeeze car fuel out of corn stalks. You've probably heard about ethanol, a fuel made from corn. To make ethanol, which is a type of alcohol, you need to ferment corn kernels, which turns their starch into spirits. This way of producing biofuel leaves out the rest of the plant, including the stalks, which are usually fed to the cows. Stalks and leaves, however, contain a lot of fuel-convertible substances. It's just difficult to get at them cheaply. This is what the C3 Bio project is aiming to do. It uses a special type of chemical called a biocatalyst to break down the fortress-like cell walls that protect other fuel-making substances without expensive fermentation processes. C3 Bio hopes not only to make a residual product into biofuel, but also to double the amount of fuel obtained from biomass. This project certainly fit with task number 2, which specifically mentions corn products. So I got the names of those working on it. Here was the catch, though. While it was technically housed in Bindley, people from all over campus and Discovery Park were bound to be working on it. While I knew that even if my quarry were on the project, they could be anywhere, I fairly ran over to Bindley. After all, that was the first place to start. Meet me in the front lobby over there, by marker number 6, and I'll tell you what I learned next. Take a minute to read the posters in the lobby before catching up with me. After all, they tell you about some of the research going on over there. And as I was about to discover, there's certainly a lot of it.